Alright, the next opponent. I don't think I've ever played against this guy. We'll see. We'll see if this is going to be about as boring as the previous match. But I also need to play better. I really messed it up. Well, we have a lot of spiders, and spiders are unplayable because saber-tooths are really all the rage right now, so we're picking the saber-tooths and not the spiders. Airspec is also pretty good, and we are fighting against saber-tooths, so what I was doing is absolutely 100% correct. What are the techs? He does not run the missile interceptor, instead has secondary armaments. So in a direct saber against saber fight, if this goes the long way, we are going to be at a disadvantage. Which is unfortunate, but honestly it only really matters at the highest tech levels of the game. When we are really going into the big late game. Which I would kind of be surprised if this match goes into that, but you never know. If you haven't seen a really long game in a long time, and you want to, go check out the match before the previous one. And I'm not sure I really favor this. Well, we are both aligned to each other's non-chaff in that sense. But he dropped his additional arc light here. Then again, my chaff is technically better, but only as long as there's no supporting units. So, yeah, I'm losing this one here. Yeah, probably going to trade even, or I'm even winning this one. Yeah, that hit the Fang in the front, but unfortunately not. It's not going to be a huge loss. Honestly, considering how bad I imagined this was going, it's actually pretty good. I would be surprised if this Arclight gets it. He would have had to use all the tower debuff for it. But it would have been possible. If the timing had been a tiny bit better, that would have been one upset. Now this thing is leveled, and that's just absolutely horrible for me. Well, maybe this is a Raiden match. I'm going to pick up the EMP. Because why would I not? And then we're gonna put something, a little something here. After all, I am the air spec, so I can easily try and do that. And what do we do then? Like, I think I'm perfectly fine just recruiting another one of these. Oh, I should have recruited 2 small units. Somehow I'm just not there in the brain currently. And that is a big problem for me. Let's see if he instantly picks a tech, because he has a lot of money. He might just do that. That is not all of his money. He's waiting for the first drop, I'm guessing. I don't think he used the item either, right? No? Oh, this is great. Now I get to shoot at that saber for a tiny bit at least. But overall, it's still going atrocious. That early saber level just, like... That in itself might already be the cause for losing here. That early saber level was so very bad. That was just one of the worst case scenarios possible. And that's going to cost so much trying to rectify. Alright, we're gonna throw something in the front here as well. And try to be annoying. We're going to eat those crawlers here. They are most likely going to get mobile beaconed somewhere, so we don't really do any of that. And then I think we have to click this button, and I do also want to... Yeah, let's do something fun. Let's try the sniper flank here. I hope he doesn't deploy his crawlers defensively. I want him to clash against mine. As long as we're building the same units, I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage because I cannot kill that tank unless something good happens. Okay, now he uses secondaries. Yep, this is gonna be pain. Like a lot of pain. And he does deploy in the middle. So where are we putting these crawlers? Ah, Scheibenkleister. Nothing works today. Nothing works today. All my brilliant and fun plans are just falling flat on their face. So I think secondary weapons is not as much DPS. But of course it can still focus on stuff and it helps clear chaff better. So yeah, I'm just going to lose that front again. There's just nothing I can really do here. I need to rely on something like a tower flank, but I just can't get through. He's covering his basics and that means he's gonna win this, I think. Nah, it's not the early saber level alone. It's also the chaff setup. And he has all his forces here. I mean, he did now deploy something there, but it doesn't matter. I need to find some way to break the mirror, and that's one of the hardest things you can do in this game. At the very least, I now get a level 2 tank as well. The Overlord could be good here. Like, legitimately. It's 500. So it's always worth selling, potentially. If only I could place that here. But I can't even go there because chaff's in the way. And I don't want to sell that. Nonetheless, it's all just too big. I'm gonna put that here. I kinda expect him to start pushing with an Overlord here. You know what? In that case, let's do that. If I can't put it in any satisfactory position, let's just start running. Also, going to unlock... not unlock. We're going to sell this. And instead put a humble arclight here. And then we're going to buy ourselves the first Raiden. Yep, I called it. And he is going to win that because he can double out on boats while I still need to fix this side. So, yeah. I don't think I can get out of... Yeah, it's stopping. The boat is stopping. Oh, how bad. And they start to shoot back. Oh, boy. Yeah. I think I'm going to call this place serious. Nothing works. The sabers here are just killing everything. I'm going to lose that tower, and by the time that I get to do anything, the boats are going to be on the other side of the board as well. His crawlers went after mine. He started shooting my boats early. This is just the game where nothing works at all. Well, at least this Arclight did a good job. But this is 98% over. It was so over by the... Yeah, look at the levels. It's just over. Like, I don't see any way to beat this anymore. There's just no way. I don't think... Well, there always is a way, but like 0.1% chance. I don't see a way to really realistically break out of this. I think this has to be a sell here. And I don't really have anything that I can even use this on. He can just throw that on the sabers, level them. He can use this. He can use this. He can use everything. Oh boy. Well, I think it has to be a skip here. There is nothing here that I can use. At least I don't see how to use any of this. And then I'm going to just run my units this way. I mean, I could try and compete with the boats, but he can just put 2 boats here and win it. I'm going to slow these units down, though. And then I think the only real anything that I have is just continue boating and try to make something work here. Plan is to just break through. Break through before these boats get their tower here. He's missing these crawlers, but I'm going to be out of range very quickly. I haven't hit the health, so he gets to kill those for pretty free. This boat is killing nothing at all. And the tower's already gone despite the MP. Yep. I feel like this game was over from 1. I don't see what I could really... Like, there's a lot of things that could have done better. But he just played super defensively and safe in that sense. And he played flawlessly from my perspective, as far as I'm able to see. Yeah, it's just over. It's also the chaff positioning, the arc light positioning. He had 2 arc lights already here. I have chaff that runs in. So in the earlier stages that is definitely better, but in the later stages it just plain friggin' sucks. And they're just, like, there's basically nothing that I'm able to really realistically do here. It would have taken something interesting like delay stuff here, get something done, but that just doesn't work when the opponent is playing safe enough. And you should play, like, he's playing optimally. I can't fault him for anything. It's just so frustrating. It is so very frustrating. And none of that helps. Why can't it be Mustangs? That could have done something. Well, nothing here helps me. I should clarify. So I think the best bet as far as money goes is like this. And do I just boat until end? I think I'm just going to boat until the end. And let's throw a raiden in to get rid of the wasps. And then we have some of these crawlers go back and go back in and see what that does. I'm super open to everything. Here's all the missiles. Yeah, he's ending it this round. Charge shot on the phoenixes. Oh yeah, I forgot boats kill each other in 1 hit, basically. Why doesn't my boat do that? What? Thought my boat had a clean shot here. Well, at least I get that done, but this side has absolutely collapsed because he used his money here. Nothing to do. I have no idea how to win games like that, where the enemy gets such a huge early advantage and doesn't do any mistakes to capitalize on and finishes it with 1,000,000 missiles. I don't see a way to play these games. That's just bad luck.